Hi, my name's Tom Payne. I am a director at Team Love and at Breaking Bread, which is a food and drink venue up on the Downs that we started in end of July this year. Four different venues: the Pony and Trap, Pasta Loco, uh, Pipe and Slippers, and the Lovin'. Um, to work together on a kind of COVID secure, COVID safe site for the summer and hopefully into autumn. So the project began because we spend a lot of our time, we're festival producers normally in normal times, and we have a lot of experience doing outdoor events. And we were speaking to the other guys about whether they'll be able to reopen over the summer, and they all came back and were very, very unsure that they would be able to reopen over the summer because of space. So we thought, well, hang on, we'll put our talents for event production and try and create a venue that is safe for everyone to operate in. And then we talked about how we could work together, support each other's businesses by opening together, and create a bit of a kind of atmosphere and multi options for people to come and enjoy the site. So the events so far have been great. The initial reaction from the public was great, really supportive, and there was a lot of support, I think, as well for like innovating and taking the safety of everyone seriously. I mean, this has obviously changed massively from what we're doing. You know, this we usually put on productions for kind of 20,000 people plus, and actually our venue now holds maybe 450 max, but the production that's gone in is probably the same amount of production that we would have normally put in for a couple of thousand people. So that's been tricky, and that's something we need to address in the future. Obviously there's a lot of associated costs with having to operate like that. I mean, the highlights has just been getting back to work. We lost the whole summer of events and festivals, and being able to get our staff back to work has been fantastic and a really positive feeling. People want to work, they want to do stuff. You know, we're used to building things, so that has been very good for not only for financially, but I think for morale and people's spirit and then kind of mental well-being as well. It has made us think about, right, what does next summer look like? Because obviously there's still a huge question mark over outdoor events, and if they're not going to be able to take place in the way that we've become accustomed to, how do we use our experience and our knowledge and our infrastructure to essentially trade next summer? Yeah, lots to think about, and it's from that aspect as well. It's been a really fantastic experience to do this for the last 2 months and understand some of the pressures and the challenges and build on that for hopefully next year, and be prepared for whatever new challenges next year brings.